nobody wins when the family feels.
A 24-year-old woman from Detroit was killed. Let's get out to Sean Lay. Sean, what do we know now?
We know this was a shootout, a wild shootout between two women, store customers, popular store there in Livonia. Here's what we've been able to piece together.
Inside today, regular customers tell me they can't believe their favorite shop is now also a murder scene, saying what happened here early this morning is truly senseless. Livonia police tell me that a 27-year-old woman from Redford is dead. A customer here after several shots were fired here in the parking lot. It was a shootout. The suspected person pulling the trigger, firing those deadly shots, another customer, a 24-year-old woman from Detroit.
For the person who done this to go to jail and stay in jail. I feel like their life should be over also.
And while the wheels of justice begin to turn, Sadler's family says it won't bring back their Kayla, the life of the party that was so well loved.
Love you, yeah.
Love evident by the number of people who showed up to celebrate her at a vigil on Thursday.
You can't even go to the store. You can't even get into an altercation.
Imagine going to the liquor store. You accidentally bump someone. Nowadays, apologizing may not be enough. Your demeanor, what the other person is going through, is just unfortunate, because imagine doing that and getting gunned down moments later inside the parking lot. Well, family, that's the story we have to tell today. Now, when the news first reported this, they just stated that two women got into a shootout outside of a liquor store parking lot. But based on the police report, it seems there was more people involved. So in this video, we're going to disclose who, also pay our respects. But first, remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to jump right to it. This happened on the street Merrimack in Livonia, Michigan, at a liquor store called Nicholas Party Shop. Now, as we mentioned in the video at the very beginning, this all started with someone bumping someone's shoulders. And how do we know that? Even though the police say they still under investigation, because the victim mother has stated so.
Son and a business owner. Her family says this altercation all started because of a shoulder bump.
But as of today, Lena Khan, just 24 years old, she is charged with second-degree M1 and a felony firearm. She was denied bond. She is deemed to be the sole trigger woman and also the sole suspect. Police say Khan and the victim, just 27 years old, Markayla Sadler, may she rest in peace and love and condolences to her family, were arguing inside the store at 13820 Merriman Road just before 1 a.m. The argument spilled outside, where it became a physical fight. During that fight, Khan is accused of shooting Sadler. And according to the police report, it seems that the victim and the suspect both were with men. And a Detroit man that's just 25 years old, that go by the name of Corey Campbell, he returned fire at the suspect. As we mentioned, he came to the liquor store with the victim, Kayla. Now, Corey also returned fire at a 24-year-old man from Warren who was with the suspect. Police say Campbell had an expired concealed pistol license, so he's now charged with carrying a concealed weapon.
The accused killer now facing the possibility of life behind bars. And all this began with an argument at a liquor store. Good evening to you, I'm Brian Abel. The argument happened Tuesday morning outside of Nick's Liquor on I-96 in Merriman in Livonia. Police say it escalated, ending with one woman shot and killed and two others injured. This morning, 24-year-old Lanaya Khan was charged with second-degree murder and felony firearm. 7 Action News reporter Whitney Burney spoke with the victim's family as they remember the young woman taken from them.
That shooting happened right here outside of Nicholas's Party Store just off of I-96 in Livonia. Police have identified the victim as 27-year-old Markayla Sadler, a young mother of a 3-year-old son and a business owner. Her family says this altercation all started because of a shoulder bump.
She had a whole life, you know.
Sitting on a couch surrounded by her husband and children.
She was just fun, you know. Everybody loved her.
Lakeisha Matthews is remembering the light her daughter Markayla Sadler brought into every room.
She was a person, you know. She has a mother, she has a father, she has siblings, she has a son.
But the 27-year-old story was cut short this week. Police say they were called to Nicholas's Party Shop near Merriman in I-96 around 1 a.m. Tuesday after two women got into an argument inside. Investigators say shortly after the argument spilled into the parking lot, 24-year-old Lanaya Khan grabbed a gun and fatally shot Sadler.
Her son is 3 years old, he'll be 4, and now he doesn't have a mother, all over a argument in a store.
A man who was with Sadler at the time returned fire, injuring the suspect and a 24-year-old man who fled the scene. Khan is now facing charges for second-degree murder and felony firearm.
I just want for the person who done this to go to jail and stay in jail. I feel like their life should be over also.
And while the wheels of justice begin to turn, Sadler's family says it won't bring back their Kayla, the life of the party that was so well loved.
Love you, yeah.
Love evident by the number of people who showed up to celebrate her at a vigil on Thursday.
You can't even go to the store. You can't even get into an altercation. I mean, you know, people have arguments every day. We have arguments at work. We have arguments at home. You know, you shouldn't have to die behind that.
Sadler's family is currently working to start a college fund for her 3-year-old son. If you'd like to donate, we'll have details inside this story at WXYZ. Meantime, Khan is being held without bond and is due back in court in August. Reporting here in Livonia, Whitney Burney, 7 Action News.
Once again, we do want to say rest in peace to the victim. Level condolences to her family. We send prayers they wait. Also, they have a link for donations for the 3-year-old who also was growing up without a mom. Now that she's been gunned down outside of a liquor store, allegedly after bumping shoulders with the suspect. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.